Hello. We're back. And it's here. We got another 25 tracks to go through. This time we got Germany, South Korea, Canada, Australia, and Hungary for the black maps. Let's scan for some ice in here. This looks more like sausage tech, like mixed tech. So I don't think that's ice. This is probably full speed, if I had to guess. Bob, but like not Bob. It's like plastic too. Interesting. I'm not seeing ice yet. There's an '08 something here. I'm not looking forward to it. No ice. It looks like from the thumbnails. But we shall see, of course, if that is true. I've seen nothing. And the campaign's only been out for like 2 hours or something, right? Right? So yeah, I've not watched anybody. Flickering in the start is strange for a Nadeo map. Maybe this game just hates AMD suddenly. You might be able to hold the gear there. Ooh, we got some jumps. Okay. Let's go one more time. I think I will do a one more time. Which I usually don't do, but I want to see if I can do a little better. Maybe you can't hold the gear, and I'm slower anyway, so well. Huh. Okay. 21-9 is what we will go with. Map 2. We got some dirt. I'd imagine no slides. Oh. Interesting. And a jump. Okay. Might be like a side jump there or something. Oh, you jump there. And I'm just assuming all of that is AK3 to no slide it. And probably there too if I could find the line. I don't think you want to slide anywhere on this map. Yeah. Okay. 23-4. I will take it. Here? No. Of course not. Is this a drift? Maybe a release? Or maybe nothing. What the fuck am I playing? Oh, that's weird. That might be a first for an official campaign. Reactor down, penalty snow. Okay, let's not release here and see if it's better. Oh. That'll take some learning. Weird. I think I'd go next. I feel like I'm not gonna want to hunt that one very much. I don't know. It's like 2 turns, but I'm just not into the gimmick. Did they even put out a trailer for this campaign? Because I did not. I've not seen anything here. But I also don't think I'm following Trackmania on YouTube or Ubisoft or wherever they upload it. And I don't use social media, so I guess that's just my fault if they have. I hesitated on one of the turns. I almost drifted when I don't think there's a drift in the map. That's a weird turn though. You can't take it tight. Gonna have to like set up wide to turn in or something. Like here? No, that's worse. Maybe there is like a brake tap there. Like small? I don't know. But this is definitely just a full speed. I release tapped like very slightly, but I think I take that. We got more no slides coming up. Exciting. I did see alt car in the preview it showed when I launched the game. I saw snow car and rally car. So I don't know if that's on one map like last season, or they just threw all 3 onto one map, or if it's going to be multiple maps. But the map, at least this time, didn't look like a fucking circle where you just swap between all the cars, like the laziest shit you've ever seen. So maybe it'll be fun. It really was an awful alt car map last season. Like, the least effort they possibly could have put into it, they put into it. It looked like one of the beta campaign maps, like alpha campaign maps. This whole start is a no slide, and I'm trying to like not to hit the penalty. And then you want to take this outside and not drop into third. My dog is barking. Okay. That's the first 5. What do we got next? We got some plastic. Tech. AO8. Fuck. Probably more no slide dirt, if I had to guess. Wood. Which this might be the alt car, I don't know. Or this is. So far not. This looks like map 2 or map 3 from last season. The grass map that was like map 2 or whatever. This looks like that. Same vibe. Ooh. Here? No. What the? Actually, weird, tricky map. The visibility is kind of shit with all the trees. Can't really see where I'm going at all. And the grass, of course, being awful. I hit the penalty on the ending. We'll go one more time. That was worse. Way worse. Oh my god. It's annoying because there's like bumps in the curbs that don't have any kind of, like, they're invisible, but they're bumps. Like, there I bumped on nothing and I'm minus 20 speed. Like, Cam 7 real quick. The, like, well, actually, there's like a bump here. This is free blocked in some weird way. So that probably explains that, but there are little tiny, like, pieces of grass here that have, like, texture. So you can crash into them. And that's really annoying. Because it blends in with all the other tall grass. Which is why they need to fix the tall grass. And maybe they did. Maybe they lowered it, but it still looks the same to me. I don't know what happened in the patch notes. Assuming there are patch notes. Maybe there aren't. I keep wanting to turn in left there. Oh my god. You can't cut the corners very close at all, or else you're just gonna crash and bump into shit. It kind of sucks. Like the worst kind of map, personally. It's why everyone hates the whiskey flags on all the the poles on the inner corners. Is because doing like small corner cuts like that is like fun. And optimizing the video game is fun. Being told where to go is not fun. Whatever. That being said, I also do like maps that have a lot of arrows telling me where to go, but Mostly just as pointers, not as like things saying you literally cannot drive here or you will die. We're just like, tell me like roughly where to go, or just have good scenery that shows it off like clearly, but don't put obstacles in my way that make it so I can only take one path, you know? Interesting gear up there. Probably can avoid it. Maybe not. Or maybe I just started my drift too early, so it felt really shitty. Hmm. I should have made coffee before I went live. I woke up like 2 hours ago. And I only woke up 2 hours ago because I have to take care of my dog because my mom's not home right now. Does this map have like less people playing it, or am I just goated? There's no reason I should be top 300 on this one. I was like not even top like 4K over here. What was I on this map? 4K. Why am I top 300 here? What the hell? We're on 08, and I saw it was maybe real 08. Yeah, Blood TM is on the leaderboard, so it is a real 08. And I want to die. Blood TM is always on every AO8 leaderboard. On campaign maps, at least. So... I'd imagine you probably, maybe... Oh wait, it's a 08 and then 80, I guess. Reactor back up the hill. Too much skill on my 08 map. I'd imagine there's going to be some way to get the reactor up and like zoop better. Or reactor, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just solved. Maybe they fixed everything and it's not cheesable. But I see Nadeo map with a reactor on it in any form and I'm skeptical. Man, this start kind of sucks. It's kind of annoying. And I'd imagine you probably don't want to just PF down the hill like this. You probably want to do some kind of airtime management, but I can't be asked. We go next. 08 is suck. I went wrong. I'm cutting. Wait. Surely they thought of this. Surely they didn't leave in a bug slide. Definitely not. I have 0 speed. Might want to like brake tap there, like small drift, very small, into the turn. Okay, this feels like the same map that like 06 was or whatever it was. Oh god. Full mixed with the ice at the end. Why is... Okay, Animal Crossing, you're a little too loud. You're on 1 volume in YouTube. How does it make sense? Every mixed map that exists, it's always ice at the very end, and it's like never an ice slide. It's just like you PF on some ice blocks, or maybe it's a small ice slide. But it's every mixed map, and I don't get why. Why is the ice always just like a forgotten piece at the very end of the map? Why is it never like in the middle or the start? I don't understand that like mapping philosophy of if you make a mixed map, a full mixed map, the ice has to be at the very end. It's so bizarre to me. It makes me want to build like a full mixed map, but then have like a big ice middle section just and like try and get like track of the day with it or something. I'm never gonna do it, but it makes me want to do it, you know? Because it's every like full mix map is the same. It's like here's a little dirt, here's a little grass, maybe some plastic, like one roadblock, and then here's like a PF part at the end where you are on ice. It's lame. It's just lame. Give me some interesting shit, man. I see wood and I see a snow car. Interesting turn. We of course have Grenade on the leaderboard. I haven't played snow car in a while. Snow car or dirt? AK2 time. Honestly, kind of cool. I could see myself trying to get my time down here a bit. I like it. The worst part is probably the start, the left turn into the snow car. Oh. And there's probably something where I go to like AK4 that I'll have to learn. Like take this turn a little tighter and then go back into AK3. Or like there to take that a little tighter. And then the dirt, I have to be an AK2 or else I will slide. Not bad. We go next. Oh wait, it's map 10. I'm curious now because there was rally car. Oh, we got all the maps. Okay. The sound bugged? No, it didn't. First multi-lap, map 11, instead of it being like 10, 15, 20. It's map 11 this time. We got a NASCAR. Which I would normally be complaining about because I hate NASCAR, but I will play it and judge after if it's boring, which it probably is. This part's interesting where you have this section. I think that's cool. Everything else is just hold W, or in my case, up arrow key. It's fine, it's NASCAR, whatever. I'm probably not gonna play it ever again, but you know. Rally. Rally car. Oh, I forgot what action key I play rally car in. I think I played in 2, right? That sounds right. Yeah, it's 2. Well, it's not full rally car, it's mixed. There's a brake tap there so I don't slide out. I didn't think that was a drift. Oh, one of these again. I barely got AT because the ending threw me off. What the hell? This might be a fun map. Oh god. Let's make this turn. Cancel my action key. Drift. I think there might be wiggles in that penalty part. The action key into the mixed car. Kind of hate it. I'm like managing going between AK2 and 3 on the rally car, and then I have to cancel them in the stadium car. It's just really easy for me to forget what I'm doing. Okay, that's like a brake tap, not a full drift. I'm pretty sure there's wiggles on penalty with rally car. Oh my, like there, I wasn't ready to go out of AK2. And that's the drift. The drift is way later in the map. And then don't die here. Interesting. Like, don't you do like this or something on penalty? No. I just lost all my time. I did the action key thing again, but then I saved it. This is the drift. And then... Okay. Kind of annoying to play with action keys, but not bad, not bad. I'll just go next. Come back to it later. Plastic with Bob. I mean, if this is like mixed Bob, we didn't have any Bob last season, so I guess it's excusable. As much as I would like to not play Bob. The 3 Bob players gotta have their map. It's not even that bad. It's actually probably one of the most interesting Bob maps Nadeo has ever made. Or the mapping team Nadeo hires Waypoint to make. I'll keep that. I usually don't play the campaign so early. So I'm not used to being like sometimes in top 1K. Because usually I play them later in the night instead of like just after they come out. Cool. Ugh, had a crazy cough just now. That was weird. Glad I muted. I wonder if we have Desert Car then, because we've had the other two. But I didn't see Desert Car in the preview when I opened the game. But that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means it wasn't worth showing off. I'd imagine we do have Desert. Might be even map 15, because... Or maybe it's map 17. Jump into freewheel into what? This, which that's a really weird jump. You have to jump like right. Which I guess those green light poles are trying to tell you. Okay. Jump to the right, outside dirt. Freewheel dirt. Interesting. So jump here. Kinda, maybe angle. I braked. Weird map. I didn't even get AT. Okay. Kinda hard to play, honestly. Awkward some of the turns. The dirt maps last season were fun to play, though. Even though they were all no-slide hell. Which this one doesn't seem like it's as much no-slide hell. Maybe more like right-left. Yeah. And then stay on the outside, hold the gear, don't crash. Or was that left-right and I just mixed up everything? It was left-right. I said right-left. Oopid. Me oopid. Here you probably want to hold fourth, but I'm just gonna go up and not give a shit. Okay, yeah, like left to right, hold the outside, don't drop into third. Okay, not bad. Actually, top 200 somehow. Obviously, that means nothing when the campaign's been out for like 2.5 hours, but we got Royal-esque coming up. Interesting. Did we have like a crazy, like, fun, like, RPG style map last season? Like Royal/RPG map? I feel like we didn't. Ooh, and a bug slide. This is probably not a wall ride, but I'll do it anyway. This didn't look like it was worth it. Okay. Cool map. I feel like we didn't have something like this last season. Yeah. What if I... Oh, maybe it is... Maybe you do the wall ride. I didn't see how this was mapped. Like, can you just cut the corner? You do it a certain way? Like, no. Maybe... I think you have to do the wall ride then. I thought maybe you could do like this. I do have minus 70 speed there, though, but I clipped the inside corner. I guess the wall ride is worth it. You love to see intentional bug slides in Nadeo maps, though. They are not very common. I don't see a low 31 personally, but okay. We'll go next. Wait. Why do I set... Okay, there we go. YouTube volume always being weird. I didn't want to listen to Spotify today. I have YouTube video on 2 volume. It's perfectly, like, perfect volume. You turn it up to 3 volume, it's too loud. Because that makes perfect sense. That's a force cam. I should expect those on these maps. Oh, what the hell? Why? Oh, I go lower to hold the grip. Or higher, technically, but lower in my perspective. Down. Right, I saw. Now left. Oh, shit. Here. Cool map. I like it. I like it. It's nice. One of the, I think probably the most interesting part of this campaign, at least, is that it is a shorter campaign. Because the next campaign is supposed to be returning to normal schedule, right? So July 1st, right? So this campaign is like 2 weeks shorter than it's supposed to be. Which maybe that'll mean the leaderboards will be a bit more competitive, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to fuck this up forever. You need to go like all the way down. How do you not crash then? I'm on grass and I have reactor. How do I not crash the wall? At first, I thought the shorter campaign was like it's gonna be a month shorter than it's supposed to be. In which case, I think it would make sense for some maps leaderboards to be like more competitive. You know, people trying to because they don't have as much time to hunt. But if it's like 2 weeks, then I doubt it'll be much different. Because usually by like the third, like the start of the 3rd month of a campaign, the leaderboards are usually like very set in where they are. Very rarely do like major changes happen on some maps. Obviously, there are some people who already have records who last minute hunt their records down a little more to like, you know, make sure they stay. But other than that, like, I don't think new names are popping up on the leaderboards in the last like 2 weeks. It's usually kind of set in stone at that point. Unless there's like some miraculous new strat or cut found on a map really late into the season, which doesn't happen very much. Like the Brazil cut last season was found within the first like hour of the campaign. And I'd imagine there's already a cut found on something here. I didn't get AT. I thought I got AT. What the hell? I was about to go next. There it is. I don't know. I just assumed I got it with the last run. Oh, I forgot. We are in the red maps, so... This is like full sausage tech. Holy... That's a drift? Maybe? Or it's like outside? I think it has to be a drift. Weird sausage tech. Some of these turns are very awkward. Whoa. This feels kind of like something we would get in like 2020, 2021. I say as I didn't start playing this game until 2022. But I played the old campaigns plenty of times. On alt cars, on alt campaigns, the normal campaigns. This feels like an old map in a way. Not in like a bad way, but in like it feels like something we would have gotten like a couple years ago. Kind of hard to drive. Like this turn is very odd. Okay. That might not be a drift in the end. And I missed it by 7 thousandths. I think the ending is not a drift. You just have to hit the turn a certain way. Maybe a brake tap, but not a full drift. I wonder, I kind of want to just, instead of drifting this, what if I did this? No. Or like drift a little, but stay kind of on the outside. No, that sucks. I'm not good at sausage tech at all. so scary to have any amount of speed here, because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose grip and die. Oh my god. Can you just, like, PF this with a good turn? Yes. And I almost caught up to my time with it. Have we ever gotten just, like, full sausage, no other blocks sausage check? I feel like we've of course had sausage check before, but I feel like there's always some kind of, like, occasional, like, road or platform in between. I feel like it's never just full every block sausage and, like, no gimmick either. I think there was a full sausage maybe, but it had reactor on it. This is just pure driving. No weird bullshit. Just sausage and no boosters, no reactors, no jumps even, just driving the intended way. God, I'm bad at this. There we go. Took a minute. Is this just more tech? Why am my dog barking? I think this is just more tech. I see Sky on the leaderboard. TM disc. Oh, that is not a release. Oh, I just know I didn't switch accounts when I looked up this Animal Crossing music. So now my recommended's gonna be so fucked up on YouTube. Of, like, video game chill mix to study and relax. Shut up. What the hell? This is like a genuinely interesting tech map. And a looping. What? This map seems really hard. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, that turn. Okay, this with speed makes a lot more sense. Flying out there is a little weird. Kind of weird to have two tech maps back to back, though. Did I drift at the wrong time? Do I, like, FS this and then drift later? I think so. Two seconds behind Copium, though. I didn't expect to have AT with that Copium, though. I think that... yeah, it has to be a small drift here. Parts of this map feel very familiar, but then overall it feels completely not. The blue lighting is a little weird. You actually just like jump out into this looping? That feels weird that you don't hold grip. And then the blind exit. $54.87. I need 2 seconds. I'm doing this turn so badly. I'm underdrifting it every time. Because I don't expect it to be like a full 270-degree turn. Very weird map. Difficult to learn. I forgot about the exit again. Really hard map to learn. God, I did it again. Okay, turn left here. I almost hit the wall. Not AT, but it's closer. I'm pretty sure you can jump over the wall a little bit here. I shouldn't have bothered trying, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. I didn't have the line. Overdrifted that turn, but it's fine. Fun map once you learn how to not release every turn. Actually really fun to play. What do we got? We got Desert Car. Yep. It was map 19, not map 17. Ooh, that's a turn. Holy. Now, I wonder why they just did not give a singular fuck about the alt car maps last season, but then this season they gave us 3 actual maps. But last season it was just, here's a circle and all 3 cars are on it. Like what are they doing? What the fuck? Why did I grip that downhill? I felt like I should have jumped there. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Too much speed. I mean, it's fun. I, over time, have become less and less of a fan of the desert car, just personally. I just find it annoying to drive. But, like, when maps are built to not be, like, annoying, then it's fine. Like, I think just alt car in general, like, track of the days, sometimes they can be really bad because either the mapper doesn't know how to build for these cars, or maybe they're really good with them, but then they, like, don't play test the map, or don't have people who are worse at the cars play test the map, so it's just, like, assume that you are good at the cars and can drive the map the way it's intended. And it's... Or, like, not playtesting the maps on keyboard and just sending a map that is doable, but if you don't have the ability to smooth steer, you're just gonna be miserable the whole time. Desert car, that's not as much of a problem because obviously you don't really smooth steer in this thing. You just tap steer most of the time, if not all the time. But there have been snow car maps, at least in Track of the Day in the past, that are like, you're either like one of the best snow car players in the world, or you're not gonna have fun on the map. It's fun for like the 0.0000001%, and then it's miserable for everyone else, kind of thing. I don't know why I'm slow. I don't understand. I think that's also part of it. It's just the alt cars are so different that when you lose time, it's really confusing. And with this car specifically, it's like, if you steer even the slightest little bit too much, you die and your run is dead. And it's incredibly frustrating, because sometimes your car will tilt and it'll keep grip, and other times it'll feel like you're doing the exact same thing, but your car will just slide onto its back, onto its top, rather, and you're dead. Okay, I like kind of threw the ending, and I lost a bunch of speed, but for some reason I was still fast enough for that. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why at all. I have no idea. What do we got here? Is this full speed? It seems like it is. Yes. I should not go for that speed slide right now. Even though it's obviously there for you to do it. But all it's gonna do is make me unable to play the map. This is the kind of full speed I do not like, and I will not be playing after I discover it. Oh, I go middle. I saw the hole in the wall and I was like, what the hell? Oh god. This is track of the day type full speed. What the hell? The AT might be easy. It seems like it's not that bad. I think they've learned that they can literally never have a fast full speed AT ever again, so hopefully hopefully that's the case. I need a second, and I had no speed slides, and I was bad the entire time. So I think it is a free AT as long as I get like a couple mediocre speed slides here and there. Good. This is just a track of the day map. It feels the exact same as like any other full speed track of the day. Which I guess is a compliment, although I usually don't play the full speed track of the day maps. It doesn't feel like old Nadeo full speed though. It feels like real full speed. I guess quote unquote real full speed. Whatever that means. 8.5. 0.6 rather. It is kind of interesting though, because I'm pretty sure you need to SD for these ATs now, for this kind of AT now. Whereas in the past, you would not have to SD at all. Like, there was a period of time where they built full speed maps and then drove the ATs without speed sliding. Nowadays, I think they do speed slide, but then they don't overhunt, but they do expect you to SD a little bit. They even give you like the setup in the start for one, which is probably just because they have like actual players mapping now instead of Nadeo employees who've never played their own game. Might take me a little while to get this point 4, not gonna lie. I lied. That's map 20. It's been an hour 15. Okay. That is all ATs, and now we got pretzel. I could go for a soft pretzel, man. Fuck. Kaka. Kaka clap. Accordion. It is kind of funny seeing like what they make for these like scenery blocks. It's like, what stereotypes are they gonna throw into the maps for the countries? I don't think I personally associate the accordion with Germany, but I guess I don't really associate it with anywhere because I don't think about the accordion. So maybe it is a German thing. I get the bratwurst and the people in the back. The pretzel. Are pretzels German? Is this American Education classic? I guess they would be. They kind of sound like... Pretzel does sound a bit German. The name. Whoa, this is a wacky, crazy turn into a quarter pipe. Anti-boost? Huh? I don't think it's supposed to be like you land backwards and drive backwards. I think it's just they don't want you having speed after this part, so they're putting anti-boosts. If they wanted you to go backwards, it probably would have been a red boost. Is my theorem. So let me just make the fucking jump and then try and get through the anti-booster. Oh my god. I don't remember how to do the thing. Let's just restart and try and do something. Are you supposed to have speed for that, or do you actually jump here? Huh. Oh no. I'm struggling already. This is where the real discovery begins, to be honest. I think you drift here in triangle. Yeah. Maybe you small drift here. Smooth here. I'm confused on this part, though. This, and then just have speed for the anti-booster. Don't get airtime. Like, smooth through. Do you actually want to land backwards? I feel like there's no way they did this. Backwards gear doesn't exist, apparently. Or does it? I don't know the... I don't understand the backwards gear thing at all. Like, how do I tell... like, which is which? Okay, I got through. I think you do land backwards, because this, you probably turn back around on the ice. Right? I think you want to land backwards and take the boosters backwards. What the fuck? Evil. I don't have any speed. Oh, it's this again. This is the identity. Okay. How do you land here and then, like, not have reverse steering? What the fuck? Like, I'm doing it and then my steering inputs are the wrong way. So that's why it's confusing. Hard map, obviously, but damn. I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Hello. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play all 5 of the maps and then come back to them and try and actually play them. Just because these maps are going to take me a long time to hunt, and I'm most definitely not going to get all the ATs on stream today. So I just want to see the maps, and then we can come back to them over time. Did I lower the music? I did. Okay, that's a left-right maneuver in the start. Oh. A jump. Not a jump. Just stay on the left. Okay. Are tigers South Korean? Do I not know anything? Am I insane? I can't use the dropped out of high school excuse for everything. But I mean, it's a pretty damn good excuse for not knowing anything. No, we had ice for 1 millisecond. Wait, what? I don't understand what that's supposed to be. But okay. This map is a lot more my style compared to the Germany map. Just the way it's driving so far. I don't know, I'm sure the Germany map will be fun once I learn it, but this so far is a lot more my speed, personally. Ooh. Are those ice? These are ice. No, they're grass. Weird. What? Hello? It's a turnaround. Like that? Maybe? What the hell? I did that wrong. It's China too. And I'm not saying that because it's South Korea. I'm not that stupid. It's China too. There's ice and a turnaround in the ending. Multiple times. It's China too. We're in Canada. We got the moose. We got the beavers. They know what they're doing. Surely there's an ice slide on this map. Ah! Holy. Jesus. Force Excel? No break. Same thing. Not really, but almost. A lot of slalom. Wait, that's probably what the identity is. It's probably just slalom everywhere. Slalom. I have to say it like that because saying slalom with like the fucked up like back of the throat L sounds awful. Slalom. I'm gonna fucking choke myself to death. So I have to do the la 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 slalom. Even though it sounds so wrong coming out of me. This is some crazy shit. There was ice, no ice slide though. I'm sure there was a TMGL map called Slalom at some point. See, I did it just now and it sounded stupid. I said slalom. It sounds dumb. Americans are stupid. Fuck you. But we're in Canada, so they say it the same way. Unless you're French, in which case I don't care. Fuck. I don't know. I went for that break, and I'm back, and now I'm crazy. And now I'm wacky crazy. I didn't do anything. I pissed. And now my inhibitors have been removed. Australia and Mutta has the record. Cinema. If Mutta doesn't win the Elite Cup on this map, it's gonna be a disaster. Even though, isn't Mutta one of the players that doesn't need to even play the Elite Cups anymore? Or is that not a thing? Isn't it like, well, Pac won DreamHack, right? And then I think Grenade also qualified. I don't know anything. Oh, it's this. It's error. Whatever that map was called. It's this bullshit again. This isn't even that old of an identity. But it's like one of the worst ones. I hate this. Oh no, I'm gonna hate playing this map. Surely it's not worse later. I did not get much sleep last night. Or today, rather. Last night / this morning, whatever. So that's also probably why I'm a little fucked up right now. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Why'd they bring this back out of all things? Seeing koalas makes me sad because when I was a kid, koalas were like one of my favorite animals, but then I learned that they're like really fucked up and evil and stupid and ugly. But then like like every depiction of a koala, they make them always look so cute. But then you see like a picture of a real one and they're like the most hideous thing you've ever seen in your life. Okay, we go next. Hungary. My people. A little bit, at least. Not really. I mean, I'm Hungarian, but I'm not from Hungary. I don't know anything. I don't know the language. I don't know the culture. I'm just making bullshit. But I am like half Hungarian. Or like a quarter or something. Maybe not even a quarter, like a little bit, like it's in my mom's side of the family kind of thing. Somewhere in there. Is that a fucking eagle? Wrong country. It probably wasn't an eagle. Okay, so Greece was like a unique map. It wasn't a remake of something. So I'm imagining this is also not a remake. And it's a new thing with a new identity. Not that that matters to me, but I'm just saying in general. Perhaps they stuck with that and, you know, did an original this time too. We got a lot of hairpins too right now. Something to look out for. We also have these like balance beam kind of looking things, which I feel like is not new. I feel like that's been an identity before. So maybe they didn't do an original. Interesting. That map felt really short compared to the others for some reason. The only one I got a medal on too. So that's the campaign. Took us like an hour and a half. Obviously I didn't get the ATs on these, but that's the plan for now, at least a little bit. I can't stream for too much longer. I can well, that's a lie. I can stream like all day, but I do have to like feed and walk my dog at some point in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I also do not I absolutely do not plan on streaming for that long. If anything, it probably would be best if I played this until like the 2 hour mark and then ended and then like came back tomorrow. Maybe I'd play a little bit more off stream just to see if I can get anything, learn anything on some of these maps. But yeah, like last season, the black maps are not gonna be like a fast learn AT in like a couple minutes type thing for me, as I am not a pro player. But also the ATs on these maps have not been like the most difficult. At least last season, the black map ATs were not bad. Some of them did take a little while, but they were, in the grand scheme of things, really not bad at all. If anything, they might have even been a little too easy for what they are. Like, I think, didn't I get the China AT, like, in Discovery? I think I might have. Or something. I think I got one of them in Discovery. I think I might have gotten USA in Discovery or something. I forgot, honestly. One of them I think I got without much time put into it. So this, I'm pretty sure you do this. forgot again. I wonder what you're supposed to do there. If you're supposed to break up the hill kind of thing. And here you do it again. Wait. And don't steer so you don't get the bad steering. Here, you probably don't slide. You probably just go backwards and then turn around, please. Thank you. I need 10 seconds, and that doesn't seem too bad, honestly. Okay. Honestly, I kind of want to end. I kind of want to end here. Kind of, I'm tired. I didn't get, like, any sleep. So, I don't know. It might be, stop now, but I might come back tonight kind of angle. That might be fun to do. But yeah, no, I'm tired. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm Yeah. The Animal Crossing music isn't helping. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. And of course, as I said, these last 5 ATs are not gonna be most of them are probably not gonna be an on-stream thing. Because these are going to take me a while to get. Most of them, I'd assume. But we can look at last season, see where I ended up. 596 world. Word Quacked won by quite a lot. Where did I end up in my state? Second in my state. First time I've ever been even close to top 5 in my state. Which is technically not my state, but we don't talk about that. Top 90 on map 16, which I'm okay with because after I got the champion medal, I did not touch the map like at all. So I was like 53rd when I got the champion medal, when I set my time. So I only dropped 37 positions. So that's really not that bad. Top 100, not my first top 100 or anything on a campaign map, but it is nice to see that I didn't lose it. This is by far my most played campaign like ever. And like the one I've put the most time into, just like hunting every map or most maps for not amazing times, but good enough times to be like top 1K world, top 5 in my state kind of thing. So I'm pretty happy with my performance last season. The maps were fun. There was an ice map, so I had something to actually put effort into. Yeah. I don't think I got the trophy points yet, right? I don't think so. Probably not. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah. I'd imagine the trophies don't come in until like tomorrow or something. Who knows? I just want to see how much I gain because it does kind of suck. I used to be top 1K world trophies and like number 1 New York, and now I'm top 18 New York. And I'm not even top 2K world, I don't think, right now. I'm not even top 3K world. Because last year I decayed so much because I didn't play. Anyway, enough stalling. I'm going to end. I might be back tonight, maybe, possibly. If not, then I'll probably be playing here and there today. I'll definitely be back tomorrow to hunt a little bit, probably. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you later. Have a good one.